What's up, YouTube? What is up? Yeah, it's late. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all day, got y'all work done, paid bills, whatever you had to do. I hope y'all did it. Subscribers request from the same person, Miss Teresa Walton. I did see your comment. So yes, I will do a video on Chris Brown right now. Chris Brown, I've been a big fan of Chris Brown since he was, 16, 17 years old. That was like back in 2004, I think. So I really have been supporting Chris, even though he had the situation with Rihanna many years ago. I still was supporting him. Not supporting him as far as supporting him in what he did physically to her, allegedly. No, I wasn't supporting him on that. I was basically still supporting him as far as his music and hoping that he would get through and try to overcome the situation he was in with Rihanna. And, and Rihanna overcome the situation too as well, because that was, back then it was a tragedy and I remembered that. But I still was trying to, support Chris Brown as an artist, as a fan, even though he was going through his toughest time around that time. So the question is, subscribers request, is Chris Brown on crack or is he on drugs? Does he have a drug addiction? I am going to say this. Allegedly, I would read things over the years and, whatever's promoted to the internet. And I did allegedly read that he had a small drug addiction. But see, the thing is, when those things come out, Chris Brown, I'm going to say, he has responded over the years, not recent, of his drug addiction. It seemed like he seemed a little angry. He got tired of people just saying he was on drugs and this and that. And, he was just over the mess. That's so far what I had read over the years. Now, this most recent for 2021, I hadn't seen anything. But back then, yeah, he was responding to a lot of things. I did read allegedly he was in drug rehab. I'm pretty sure he may have had a little small drug addiction. Who's gonna, some people don't, how can I say this? Some people are not just gonna come out and promote what their struggles are and what their problems are. You have people that do that on a regular, to where they don't mind letting the internet know or letting their fans know or whatever the case may be. But I just do remember when he was going through whatever he was going through, he really wasn't talking about it. But then again, who would, if they don't want, the world to know what's really going on with them? But, reading stuff from in the past, allegedly, it was, I had read that he did have a small, drug addiction. He was going to rehab. As far as doing crack, I hadn't read anything about that. But then again, a lot of people could say crack, mistake it for coke. Or maybe, just doing crack. But I don't think I'm going to say this, because I'm not going to force anything into anybody's heads and having them think anything. But what I read in the past with his drug addiction or small drug addiction, it's obvious he may have had one from what I read. But, I'm just praying that whatever the case may be, all the way up to now, he has recovered. You don't want to see people that is a talented person. They have a gift. They have a good heart, besides the situation with Rihanna. You don't want to see people go out like that, on drugs and, they can't get off. But crack / coke, whatever the case may be, whatever you may thought he was on and you're not for sure, they're not going to get all in the detail about what he did. I'm praying that, he wasn't on that stuff, but, you can't control people of what they do, and you don't know what people go through either. So, people go to drugs for different things, you just don't know what they're going through. But for 2021, they did see Chris Brown attend the Billboard music, Drake's Billboard after party music event, music party. It was Billboard music party after party or something like that. He did attend. That was the most recent. They showed a picture of him. He did look a little off as far as with his hair. Like, he just didn't look like himself. Everybody know when Chris Brown came out and in his earlier years, in his prime, you know, you can kind of tell the difference of how he looked compared to now. So they did show a picture of him at the after party for Drake's Billboard after party, but he didn't look himself. So, you know, once you don't look yourself to people or complete strangers or just in public, period, you know, they are going to probably talk and say, oh, he may be on drugs, or do you think Chris Brown's on drugs? You know, they're always going to come out with something. What do they call it? The paparazzi? Am I saying that right? You know, anytime they see you, anytime they see anybody, if you ain't looking right, or if you ain't got something right on, or if you touching somebody the wrong way, if they feel like you touching somebody inappropriate, they're gonna snap it. And then they're going to promote it to the internet and make it look like more than what it is. Or, you know, it could have been what it was, but that don't mean they wanted you to promote it to the internet. So, yeah, it's Chris Brown. I'm going to say what I read in earlier years, I'm pretty sure he had a small drug addiction that I'm praying that he got over. You know, and he recovered from. But as of right now, I haven't seen anything with him on any type of coke, any type of crack or anything like that. I pray to God he's not on it. Good artist, great artist, very iconic. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame. And he will be soon. But yeah, that's my answer to that. You know, I didn't read anything on that. The most recent thing, I didn't read anything on him being on drugs. But earlier in his years, I'm going to say probably about 2-3 years ago, yeah, that was the only thing that I seen and read as far as his small drug addiction. And that was back in 2019, 2018, around that time. You know? But let's just pray that he off it. Whatever he allegedly could have been on, let's just pray he recovered from it. You know, he don't look the same. Let's be honest, he really don't. He don't look like how he used to look. He looks very different. And I don't know if it's with age or what, because he's 32 now. But, you know, looking at him from 16 all the way up, yeah, it's a big difference on his look. So, but real fans gonna always be there, you know, and support him and things like that, you know. And I felt like as a fan for Chris Brown, I felt like I did support him at his toughest time, especially with that Rihanna situation, because I remember that. I remember it. And, you know, people just didn't want to have nothing to do with him. Like, his career was almost over. I know y'all don't want to believe it because he's so talented, but his career was like almost about to be over due to that situation. And, you know, and he still was pushing, still trying to come out, still coming out with albums and things like that. But it was just like part of the world, or some of the world, just wasn't trying to deal with him as an artist. And he had lost a lot. What he lost that? Allegedly, he had lost that double mint contract. Yep, he had just had that double mint contract. They took that away from him. I mean, they were just taking a lot of things away from him due to the situation. But as a fan, I still was supporting him, hoping he would get through. I was shocked about it, but I just was like, dang, hope he'll get through. And look, he did get through it. So, and she did too. And both of them are cool. There ain't no animosity toward them. They didn't already forgave each other and moved on. But it just seems like the world, the fans can't move on from it. And, you know, they do hold that against him to this day. They'll still speak that up. As far as throwing it at him as an offensive mode. Me, I'm talking about it in a genuine way. So I'm definitely not trying to offend him. But, you know, just doing the subscriber request on if Chris Brown is allegedly doing crack or coke. No, I don't think so. And if he was on his personal time, allegedly, that wouldn't be none of my business. And on top of that, he's not going to, you know, promote that or bring it to the internet. He's not going to do that. So let's hope he ain't on the drugs, you know. Who want to see that? Who want to see their favorite celebrity go out like that? Or one of their favorite celebrities, you know, somebody that you like to see what's going on with them every once in a while on the internet. You don't never want to see somebody that you like to go out in a bad way, whether if it's on drugs or whatever the case may be. So that's my response to that. And like I said, subscribers request. I got a lot of subscribers, y'all. You know, if y'all want me to talk about certain things that you're concerned about and you want me to talk about it, I will. Some people like the way I word things and put things together so that people can understand where I'm coming from. But if you can't understand it, like I said in all my videos, that's fine. There's no animosity toward anybody that doesn't look at things from my point of view. Because if I don't look at it from your point of view, I'm just not going to look at it from your point of view and be like, okay, I understand where they're coming from, but I don't see it that way. And vice versa. Some people could say that about me, and that's fine. But, yeah, guys, like this video, subscribe, comment if you want. Y'all know I like the comments. I like the nice, genuine comments. I like when y'all comment and, you know, basically express how y'all feel. You know, this is a genuine channel to where we can talk and open up and not be disrespectful on people, you know, that we talk about. Because you never know, they may run across this video and they may, you know, like it. If it's, you know, as long as it ain't disrespectful, you know. And definitely I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Chris Brown. I hope he recovers from whatever he may be going through, if he's going through anything. If he's not, good. Let him enjoy life, you know. He didn't pay his dues. He didn't did what he had to do when he was in that situation with Rihanna, allegedly, that y'all still holding on his head. Some of y'all, not all y'all. You know, they still holding that on over his head. So I just hope he get through and he recover and whatever he may be going through, like I said. But if he's not going through anything and he's just living his life right now, that's great, you know. But he don't look the same. He don't. He looks totally different. Looks totally different compared to what I'm used to seeing from him. So, but yeah, y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, come up with some more stuff. We'll talk about it. Y'all know I'll be back up here talking about some more things. But I'm going to go ahead and here, get ready to eat. And I'll talk to y'all, okay? Peace.